Go looking for Sherry shit. Hey folks, I'm the Mysterious JG and welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 2 Sherry shit.
I am still the lethal feline.
Yeah, I think I got my intro screwed up there, but not so screwed up that we can't plow forward. We're doing Sherry's quest, which is why we have this image of a nightmare gate to hell.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, Sherry's quest has not done a good job. This is the thing. Sometimes they give you a little story. Here's what's next. And sometimes there's just not one there. And you're like, okay, did I finish that then?
Yeah, it's been a bit obtuse. For a game that has otherwise been fairly good, except for some, confusion about compasses and whatnot.
In fact, last time weren't we like sleeping and waking up to see if we could get the next thing to trigger and we couldn't?
What's our latest quest with Sherry right now? Or Sari, not Sherry. The whiskey's already getting to me.
Oh, well, Grand Search has been added to his story, so that's probably is it, yes. I want to look for the plant that can purify the Underworld, but where could it possibly be? I should head back to the Atelier and think about it.
Well, the only clue I have for this one is this one unlocks after Mirage Land, which, if going in and out the Atelier isn't enough to get it, maybe we need
it just unlocked randomly, like when I slept and then rather than cutting to this, it just said Grand Story or whatever has unlocked, so.
Oh, well, fantastic.
Yeah, there we go.
That reminds me, there are all kinds of plants growing in the ruins in the forest, possibly known as Mirage Land.
Also with the plants, the animal kind of plants, the mineral kind of plants.
And lots of them I've never seen before. Maybe we can find what we're looking for there. All right, I should go there with Sarah. Now I'm going to speak out loud instead of in my head.
Or she's not.
I was going to say I was getting tired of the echo in there.
Inside the ruins of the forest, the Mirage Land, there are lots of different plants. Ruins have been around since the Age of Legends. Alright, yeah, so just like at a certain point, she just has an internal monologue where she's like, you know what? Mirage Land.
I know, makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at least we have a head here to show us where to go. Where to head, as it were.
What does everybody want? Head.
There we were. Just bouncing through the forest. Wow, I knew it. There are so many plants that I've never seen before.
Robin Hood and Little John bouncing through the forest. Well, not bouncing like these two bounce, but... It's true. I can sense the presence of many... Pardon me. So sorry about that. I can sense the presence of many plants that don't normally grow in this region.
You can sense them?
Yeah, using my eyes.
Like a Super Saiyan?
Yeah, Super Saiyans. That's what they're known for. You know, if they have enough battles and gain enough power, they will eventually learn how to sense plants.
Siri, what's my power level?
Members of the Green Plume can tell much about a plant just by looking at its seeds. At it or its seeds, either.
Wow, really? Well, then the reason that you know so much isn't because you studied, you just have like a natural aptitude. I can't even say it. You have an aptitude for it.
There is a... You've been hitting the booze. Oh, I've studied as well.
I can do what I want.
I've studied as well. But I've had this ability since I was a child. A tiny wee baby, in fact. The knowledge of plants grows within me, so to speak.
Well, I see. No wonder you know so much. Then let me show you whatever I'm not familiar with, and you can tell me what you think. Because I'm the one who needs to drive this, not you.
I can do that. I'd drive on the left side of the road and confuse you anyway.
There are no roads over here, you... Okay, we're back at the same place. Look at my head.
She turned dramatically there, too. Like, hold on, let me cover up this scat. Pity, it seems none of the plants here have any purifying properties.
What an exciting quest this has been.
None?
Yeah.
But I gathered up so many that you could totally see on camera.
There was a really big, exciting moment at one point where she almost like tried to climb down a dangerous gorge and then didn't. It was really exciting. And
Someone could have died.
we got an unusually good look in a previous shot. I had not noticed that Sari's wearing like a spiky bondage choker. I had not noticed that before, but somehow we had a shot where you could see the back of her neck just over her little thing there. And it's like, oh, spiky bondage choker. I'm sorry, I know you worked very hard. Perhaps it wasn't wise to just gather up whatever we could find without anything to go on.
Maybe, but there's still plenty that we didn't check. Let me try again.
And fade and come back and... the Ryza. Ryza. And this scene goes on.
Just let me tie me shoes.
It's amazing how there hasn't been a single duplicate, even after gathering so many. It's like each of these flowers is like a little snowflake.
You don't sound especially excited, so I assume it's another bust. And I'm not talking about, the first guy.
There's a lot of busts in this scene. I'm sorry, I know how hard that must have been. That's what she said.
No way, I'm just getting started. Next, I'm gonna head deeper into the forest. I'm gonna go off screen and come back, and we're gonna win.
Perhaps we should call it a day, Ryza. We need to save some of our strength for the journey back. Mr. Frodo, I don't think there's going to be a journey back.
I guess that's true. Well, that's too bad. I really thought that we'd find something useful here.
Rush to bird. There really are all kinds of plants here, so I'm not sure we can rule it out quite just yet,
Good point. Well, let's stop it now. But we're gonna be coming back for sure.
We just have to get our hands stamped so we can come back for free.
I can feel me heart pounding in me chest. So this is what an adventure feels like. Never experienced one myself. Certainly not before this moment.
So the Sari voice reminded me. I had to take a picture of it to show my parents. It was so like off-putting and weird. I was at the grocery store, and I was actually looking for ground chorizo for a recipe I wanted to do. And instead, what I found was like Johnsonville, who sells like brats and other sausages, was selling something called. It was called like Wee Bit O' Garlic, and it was supposed to be Irish garlic sausage. Like it literally said a wee bit of garlic, touch of garlic in every bite, and like shamrocks and shit on it. So of course I had never heard of this. This sounded like complete bullshit to me. I took a picture of it and sent it to like my various family members for a laugh. And then I googled Irish garlic sausage, and of course all that comes up is Johnsonville's Wee Bit O' Garlic Irish garlic sausage. 100% pure, real, traditional Johnsonville American processed sausage with the name Ireland on it.
Because when I think of garlic,
I think
Ireland.
Exactly. Ireland, of course, has that border with the Mediterranean.
And they also hate vampires, so they're always prepared.
Yes. St. Patrick drove the snakes out of Ireland, and the vampires were like, we hated snakes. Now we will take residence.
Oh shit, we also had fangs. They're ready for us.
What is an Irishman but a wretched little pile of secrets and whiskey? So, yeah, alright, so what the fuck do you want from us now, game? We had our...
So what's our latest quest with Sari that we have gotten done? What was it called?
The one we just did was called... I'll tell you in a moment. I'm stalling. It was called Grand Search.
Alright, so that's done. So the next one I have on here, which apparently has not revealed itself yet, we need to go to the Spirit Tree's resting place. Because as with all good things in this game, we're trying to get a recipe.
Alright.
I'm not sure if this will trigger it, but that's just what I'm inferring from what I'm seeing here. So let me go ahead and see if I can locate some more stuff on this.
In the meantime, while I'm here, sometimes just any ingredients that we've never used before, or monsters we've never fought.
It's monsters. Oh.
Got some fancy stuff here. Beast scales.
I wish they gave us any kind of clue on this. It would really help. Because it may be that it's only available during a certain time of day, perhaps.
Well, we still got a compass here. Oh, no, that's not a location thing. That's a Fee's still alive thing. Well, not alive. He's he hasn't left for his new life in hell itself yet. How emotionally moved were you by the big scene where Fee leaves? Because you can tell it's supposed to be emotional, but I was like, okay, like the little weird rabbit that says Fee's leaving, and it was gonna die.
Emotionally devastated.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna die if it doesn't leave, so it left. Like, this seems fine.
It's just like the end of 100 World Story, and then Fee left.
Fee left.
Huh. Let me see if I can find the thread that helped me last time on this, because it's the only thing I can do on this.
I'll try to head towards a more, I don't know, exciting part of this area. It's a fairly big area.
Yeah. It might be worthwhile just to sleep and wake up at different times of the day and see if things trigger, go in and out at those times of the day also. I'm not sure.
True.
Because this thing is very, very obtuse.
Well, this is kind of the terminal point for this area, too, so we can't, like, come in at the entrance of the next screen and backtrack to the end of this one. We want to get up to... How the hell do you get over there? I'm sure that we've obviously done it before, but... Oh, that's a weird looking thing. It's a resource patch with a monster in it, so it kind of...
These monsters grow on trees, or at least bushes. According to the sources on Steam forums, they had to skip a day or two to get the last two character events to actually trigger. So it might be just more of that.
So once that has actually unlocked, we can come here. There's probably no sense in being here before we have a dialogue between the two of them saying, hey, let's go to this place in Mirage Land instead of that place.
One other thing I have to ask is, if sleeping does immediately get us this, I'll just go ahead and do that whenever we do this. But I think we've already gone to the Flower Patch Cape. Yeah, we did that. We went through the diving section.
Oh, magical.
Things are happening. I saw it.
Is that
Miracle Flower. All right. This is the penultimate quest on her line.
She must be somewhere around the farming district. We know that little hussy. That little hussy. She's always at farming districts. I don't like. I'm not sure. There was one of the other characters too. I don't know if it was Romy. Somebody else's quest we didn't finish either. But wow, that's bright. Jeez, this game.
It is.
So, what's the topic of discussion, you two? I wanna be part of it.
Remind me never to play the Ryza hungover. Sirius looking for a particular flower, but I don't think we have anything like that amongst our products. Flowers don't last long, and we mostly carry only items that we know will sell quickly. Well, those
Sarah tried to find the flower on Amazon.
We mostly only carry items that we know will sell quickly. Yeah, that's so that's not inconsistent at all. Like, yeah, we sell flowers because we can turn them quick before they spoil. We wouldn't carry a special item like that unless you were to order it in advance.
Yeah, no one wants this poopy flower.
But now that I know, I'll certainly let you know if we come across a flower like the one you're looking for. In the meantime, can I interest you in this shitty flower? Thank you. I really hope you'll be able to find it. Of course, I was hoping I could ask you a question myself. What's with the weird spiky choker? I must admit, I've noticed just how lovely your orange skin is. Oh wow, this game. They have a weird thing about pasty people. I would thrive in this world. My skin? Do you think so? I've never really thought about it.
You know, now that you mention it, her skin is really nice. It's amazing.
Yeah, the secret is that I eat a lot of garlic in my diet, mostly in the form of sausage. My skin tends to get irritated. I read that, like, not quite long enough to say it, but for a brief minute, I thought I saw my skin tends to get irradiated. My skin tends to get... My skin... Oh, I'm Irish, Claudia. My skin tends to get irritated whenever I'm stressed out from work. I see, that must be tough. You poor scrub working in an office.
I've never worked a day in my life.
Find a job you love, like following around some dumb girl on her quest, and you'll never work a day in your life. It really is. I woke up the other morning and looked in the mirror and was shocked. So I was just wondering, how do you take care of yourself? Yeah, Claudia clearly is like somebody who's old and suffering from problems with her physical appearance.
Hey, she's a haggard anime character. She's probably broken in her 20s now.
Oh, wow. Jeez. No, I don't think any of them are that old.
ARP will be calling any moment.
Honestly, I don't really do anything. I'm not sure there's much I can tell you. You just need to, like, avoid covering any part of your ass that you don't have to cover, and it'll be fine. Actually, I'm not sure how I've remained this pale, considering how much goddamn sunlight there is around here. I must have, like, SP 8000 sunscreen on. Maybe my daily smoothie has something to do with it. I just take a bit of potato, a bit of whiskey, and a bit of ground garlic sausage. There is a special smoothie made from herbs that is famous amongst the Green Plume clan. But we don't eat vegetables or plants, but there are a few herbs we do enjoy. Wait. They don't
vegans.
They don't eat vegetables or plants, but there are herbs that they enjoy. Like what, having conversations with? Because you're clearly not eating herbs, because if you were, you would
just snort them.
Okay, that's it. I drink one every day, so maybe that's it. A smoothie made with special herbs? That sounds really healthy. Since you agreed to help me look for my flower, I'll teach you how to make it. The ingredients are fairly common, so you can start drinking it as early as today if you like. I can't wait. I'll try it out as soon as I get home. Now, Claudia's DLC about gathering smoothie ingredients begins.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a new thing we learned about her clan. Apparently, they're just obligate carnivores, typically.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, yeah, we'll put herbs in our smoothies, but otherwise it's just uncooked meat only.
It's meat and mushrooms, as far as I can tell.
We're going to find it. Let's go. Meat series supposed to be in the farming district, so we just did that.
So thinking about that, they're not elves, they're actually dwarves.
Never trust a dwarf.
But maybe I can trust a friend.
What do you mean by that? Is this some kind of reference?
Yes?
I'll never make that jump, Ryza. You're going to have to toss me.
Heard.
I forgot about you. What do they need so much for? Are they having some kind of party? Oh, that's right.
Yes, the Leb.
The Cocktail Leb quest.
I believe you're going to do that off camera, and sometimes things are forgotten.
Well, that one doesn't. That one just gives you the love of children, not like dialogue. So.
Hey, Hey, sir, why don't we head back to those forest ruins and I can collect a bunch of random bullshit?
Maybe you could tell me that smoothie recipe that for some reason you only tell on Claudia.
If you really don't mind.
Huh, did I say something funny?
No, it's just amazing how proactive you've been about all of this. It's like you finished the main game and are trying to squeeze the last little bit of dialogue out of the game, so you're madly pursuing my forgotten side quest or something.
Of course, I mean, we've already come so far trying to get all your obtuse clues. Just like that dog who is a color. But, you know, I have to see it through.
Now, I just wish I could get whatever this is out of my eye.
It's the bloom. Now, let's find this goddamn thing. I'm tired.
Zig Heil, everybody. Zig Heil.
Actually, it looks like she's saying,
I found a penny!
because she's kind of clenching it in her hand there.
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
There's a very special type of garlic I'd like to gather while I'm up here.
Is it the wee kind?
A wee bit of garlic, indeed. Now, an obligate carnivore, you would say, would eat meat and mushrooms.
Oh, obligate would just eat meat, but
Gotcha, alright, so...
I was all they could also eat mushrooms. She just said plants and vegetables.
So, yeah, I mean, if you're allowed to add a little bit of herb to the sausage, that you would be good with the traditional Irish diet there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... we want to avoid needless combat with these jokers, and... oh, wait a second. On the map, is it telling me where to go?
Yep.
Alright. There's a way to do the... here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Alright. Alright.
Down with that little
down
shitlet.
there. Yep.
The solution is in the tree. I think we came here before we were confused.
Yeah,
there's nothing in the tree.
It seemed like it was going to be important, yeah.
Hey, sir, what are you up to? Just going,
Oh, I'm sensing a powerful energy. It's a thing that makes me go, What is this? Whatever it is, I can sense it without even seeing or touching it.
Could it be gas?
Satan? Something with a potent purifying power. A potent purifying power. A triple P, as we call it in the biz. It's somewhere near here, I'm sure of it. Oh.
Well, I'll keep watch. You can dig in the dirt.
She does have little elven booties I'd never noticed before.
Oh my goodness.
There's the optional super boss.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That must be it, right? It's the flower that's in front of that thing.
The famous Roadrunner plant.
Without a doubt, I can feel it even from here. However...
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through that thing first. It's gonna take all of 12 milliseconds.
I'll go through that thing like a garlic sausage goes through me. I gotta drop this garlic sausage thing. This would be the garlic
It
sausage
makes me
video.
awful regular, it does. Just let that had to be brought to your attention. An albatross.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I guess we got it.
Did anything get this time on that? Was it 12 milliseconds? I was gonna say, that thing looked like one of the first Roadrunners we ever fought. That's why I thought it would be, you know, kind of a cakewalk. Oh, a singular feather from the whole bird.
Yeah, I guess it did seem like you could get to this area earlier, and the plot didn't really point us here.
So what do you think, sir? Could this purify the underworld?
Touching it has confirmed that it does indeed have great purifying power. I believe that this could purify the lands polluted by the Fallujah.
That means that we finally found it. All right.
However, I don't sense the flower growing anywhere else around here. This is the only one. Even as powerful as it is, a single flower won't solve the problem. What do you think, Ryza? Could you use this to perform a miracle?
Nah, I mean, sorry.
Alchemy?
Maybe I could do something with the seeds, like grow more flowers. And not even use alchemy at all.
Or just eat them, I don't know.
There's a chance I will be able to replicate the seeds with or from this flower.
Even that would be fine. After all, we could use them to grow as many flowers as we need. Yeah, that's kind of how that works.
Although I do wish there was a better option, like we could just go to Amazon or Claudia. But nothing really comes to mind. And we only have the one flower.
Yeah, and I don't really think of Claudia as an Amazon. She's not even that tall.
Well, if I failed, that would stamp out the only hope we have of purifying the underworld.
So she's going to try to replicate seeds, but she's going to use her alchemisto powers in such a way that the flower will be consumed regardless of whether it successfully creates the seed. I don't see then why they don't just plant it and, well, it's already planted. Just let it sprout seeds.
I was so happy when you said it would bring happiness to everyone. Now everyone, their happiness is ruined.
I was happy when I thought it would bring happiness to everyone because I consider myself part of everyone.
The collective everyone. So I would hate to do anything that would betray your hope.
There's nothing more I can do with just this flower. For me, this is a dead end. But that's not true for you. You could use this flower to create seeds and take at least one more step towards a solution. Maybe this flower, this wee touch of flower, I'm entrusting it all to you, Ryza. Use them however you see fit. I'm washing my hands of the whole business.
Hey, you should probably wash your hands. You've been, digging through the dirt all day. But I can't believe they actually rendered that flower.
If you can't do it, no one can. Literally, that's what I'm saying to you. I mean, forget that goofy guy with the fake hand you built for him. He's worthless. I think you'll do it, though. I believe in you. And even if you waste the flower, I won't lose hope. Because, there's probably another one of these flowers somewhere. Because I know a kind, generous person will help me go search for another one. And that kind, generous person is, I don't know, maybe Lent would do it.
Nah, he's not very kind. He's very pissy now these days.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a love interest. Well, he's got a thing for orange, though.
Then I'll be sure to do it right the first time to make sure this is not necessary.
Thank you. I believe in you, Ryza. Ryza, you're standing right in front of me, so I believe you exist. Miracle Flowers updated, folks. And so have our hearts and our beliefs in the Ryza. We believe she exists to the extent that she's a fictional character that we collectively know about. When we come back next time, I don't know, it feels like we're finally making progress and we might not have a whole lot of this quest left. But there's a whole pirate island to be explored. So I hope you'll join us for all of that.
Ta-ta for now.